The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
It's over. Christmas is over. Ed and Dave are with you. It's all over. We were relaxing. I don't know why people have to go back the day after Christmas to exchange things. There's no time limit, right? Maybe a couple weeks or a month now.
But isn't there better deals after Christmas too? It's end of the year sales too, to get them into a good financial position by the end of the calendar year. So you'll have great deals. So people are like, well, let's go get the great deals and return the crap we bought.
It depends too if you're off that day, whatever day. So this is Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Some people take that day off to go out with the big deals.
Right. Some
people stay home. Now, I used to run out to get the Hallmark ornaments, but in the past few years, I noticed they put them on sale like $12.01 on the web. So I haven't been running out the past few years. I get them on the web, most of them.
There you go. No reason to leave the house anymore, Ed.
It's no reason you would want to, really. I can't see people who like to travel around first in the country, let alone out of the country. What are you thinking these days?
And it's getting bad here, too, with all the shootings.
There's shootings. You can't go to any events anymore. And who would want to, really?
And this has struck my mind. The retail place I used to work at.
We're figuring by this time it's all over.
I don't know if it has a back door.
You better check your
I don't
exits.
think there's a back door. Someone comes in and is spraying bullets. We're all gone. We're all gone.
I don't think that'll happen because nobody knows where that place is.
Oh, some people do.
And the people that do. Where do they unload the trucks? There's got to be a back door.
I don't know.
You haven't seen that yet?
No, I don't know.
You worked the Black Friday at this place.
I did.
It was tough.
It was rough for me as an elderly individual with all the youngins jumping and running around spry, and the old folks doubled over the cash register trying to stretch out his back.
Jesus. I can't believe they don't even have the rubber mats for you there. Where you bounce up and down.
No.
Well, let's see. The party's over. Christmas is over. Could there be...
Turn out the lights. Party's over.
Well, we have Phantom Thread. We have Molly's Game. These are kind of the art films. And we have...
The Greatest Showman.
Greatest Showman. I believe that opened yesterday on Christmas Day. And I think... people go out of their house, when they're done with Christmas. What? What are you doing?
I don't know. Just blocking your face.
I was looking at the right camera, I think.
I know, but I was just
you're just
doing
blocking
that.
it?
That's all.
The white balance has just been thrown all to hell, I'm sure, there. But here we go. Let's jump in with the After Christmas film.
You have behind you.
Well, this is what prompted me on getting the gifts this year.
This was the impetus.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was this print, a classic 60s print, but it was a trash can. And I don't remember the trash can, although it may have been... Hello, producer.
What are you doing on the air? You didn't shave.
He doesn't have to shave. So I said, geez, he would like the trash can, but that's kind of a big item to have. So then I saw it was a trash can with this print on it. And then I saw that there was also this companion piece, which I did remember, not the trash can.
It's like he has to open two things because the box is unmarked, so he doesn't even know what it is.
I taped it very lightly. We should be able to open it.
Thank God there's 9 minutes left. Oh, he's excited. Wait a minute. What is it?
It's very cool.
I'm impressed.
Land of the
Thinking about
Giants.
this the other day.
Did you ever have that?
No.
You didn't have
Somebody
it.
in school had one.
They still,
wanted one.
they still make these lunch boxes?
It's a reproduction of the Land of the Giants,
Oh.
which the producer was a big fan of.
You gotta zoom in
Yeah,
on
he'll
this,
have to zoom in
and
on
then we'll
it
turn
from-
it to the other side too. Which side? Which camera? This
Hold
one
on.
or the other one?
Oh, this is a rare zoom in on the main camera?
No.
No,
we're
okay.
just getting back.
Reset.
Yeah, they had the a trash can of this shot with the.
Oh,
Cool.
Do you remember a trash can with?
Bringing it to work.
let's see what we got here. There you go.
Yeah,
Look at that. Oh, Land of the
that
Giants.
classic '60s.
I think I remember that episode.
Where's the Spindrift?
What's
And there's this one.
Now, I read up on this. This is actually the artist that did the art for the lunchbox. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
No.
This is the artist that did this guy here. He did a self-portrait.
Now,
Oh, cool.
isn't this show kind of like Lost in Space on
It was
land?
exactly the same.
Because you had this guy,
Dr.
I think,
Smith.
right? Who was Dr. Smith?
You had the two girls. I don't know if they equaled out the little boy,
And then like
the captain, and a couple of broads in
look
the
at that.
'60s.
wow, look at that! It's a metal lunchbox, which I didn't know they even made anymore.
Apparently they
Thermos in
do.
there, Ed?
No, there's no thermos.
Okay.
No,
Bring my own.
my
There's
God.
what's the name on the bottom? Can you read that? It looks like there's a reproduction lunchbox
It says
company.
Tin Collectibles. www.tin and the number 10.com.
1010. We'll have to look that up and see if there's any other
1010.
class. I have the classic Lost in Space reproduction.
Do you? Which you can see that show on,
with
I
the
think,
dome.
on ETV.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been watching that episodes now and again, and I've been wondering why I even liked it.
What, Lost in Space?
Yeah,
Stop watching it.
yeah, I can. I watch a couple of Gilligan's Islands, and those are god awful, but I sat through those.
Let's see, we got a couple minutes.
No game today?
Yeah, we can get to
Think
the
you get
game.
the
We
game?
have. I just have two ornaments that I bought ahead of time because it looked like these two were disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't wait till after Christmas.
No, to get the deal.
Right.
You had to spend the bucks.
I had to spend a few bucks now because I would have spent a lot more later on eBay.
Ooh, look at that. Does the light on the front work?
It's Kit.
Do we have a light? Look at
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh, look at it.
Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, a kit if you prefer.
Okay. There we go.
And he talks.
He talks and he lights up. If you don't happen to have your own car,
Right.
you can get this.
Some
little-
people do.
Some people have their own car.
What else does it say?
That's it. One run through.
I am the voice of Night Industry 2000's microprocessor.
I think somebody that might have a car like this also has the same
Yes.
wherever this came from. The pilot. So the Knight Rider.
Yeah.
There wasn't many of those left, so I figured I better grab that one.
All right.
And then this one, had I seen the price of this one, I might have chanced it
Afterwards,
afterwards.
but you bought it anyway.
But I bought it anyway. I didn't realize it was.
They rang it up, and you went, "What?"
I
But you
did.
still bought it.
Yeah, I like Jabba the Hutt.
Oh.
And it's a nice depiction of Jabba on his throne there. And
His throne?
it's a whole, like, 2-minute.
High Exaltedness, the great Jabba the Hutt, has decreed that you are to be terminated immediately. You will therefore be taken to the Dune Sea and cast into the pit of Carcoon, the nesting place of the all-powerful Sarlacc.
I didn't like that. So I found this item. I think you'll enjoy this item, and I'm sure you don't have it. I
Are
don't
they
think.
two separate things?
They're two separate things. Why don't you open that little
The
thing?
little thing here? Open this first.
That was kind of a bonus. The gift was wrapped in this.
The gift was wrapped in what I'm opening,
Yeah. But what
which has been taped so well, it may take the rest of the show.
it was wrapped in is quite interesting.
A menu from Alice Cooperstown, his restaurant.
Yeah.
2 menus. Isn't that lovely? Did I just mention Alice?
You did.
So that fits right in.
But it was good timing. We should open yours.
I would
today.
like the, these ain't cheap. That's not bad, I guess.
Alice Rakin. It's a little more than your Applebee's.
It's a Stevie Nicks garden burger. Them meatless burger is $9.
It's funny. There's certain celebrities that are tied in have their
Yes.
own
He does a lot of baseball. That's why he's got some references to baseball. Glenn Campbell, but he'll never remember he's got that.
Oh, no.
All right, so we'll open this one now.
This is the gift
This is a gift that was wrapped in.
that was wrapped in. Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's Cooper related. I see him now. It's like a bobblehead of some sort. It is the Alice Cooper. Is it take-outable here?
Yeah, you can take it out.
Just wanna make
I
sure.
took it out and opened it, so it's
Is that why there's pieces missing?
Yeah, there's a
From
little
the
piece-
styrofoam?
little piece.
Oh, he's broken. It's the,
I hope Alice has a hard head there. There he is.
Can we move it a little bit? Which way should I go? Right here? Or over here?
Does Alice have an albino snake in many of his bits? Is that what that is?
I don't know if it's an
representing?
albino snake. It's just a snake. This will go next to the
You have
the item that I got from the guy from the House of Frankenstein. It's the Jack in the Box. Jack and the Alice.
What was that?
Alice in the Box. He gave it to me when we were in there filming.
Really?
So I've got that. I've got a action figure, which is all glued together. I've got the whole Alice Cooper collection. There you go. Well, thank you, Ed. I'd like to say I have something for you, but I can't.
That's all right. It's the thought that counts, Dave.
Well, I didn't really even think about it either. Because I wasn't sure I was even going to come to the show.
We didn't even
because
know.
I was too busy shooting 8-pointers
Right.
in Montana.
Oh, no, I was on
Oh.
an eBay tear one night because I was looking through and found all these unique items. And that's from the gift shop, apparently, at Cooperstown. That's the official bobblehead of
It's funny that it's
Cooperstown.
wrapped in
And it was wrapped in the menus.
Oh, wow. There you go. Who did the cooking, Ed?
We went to my brother's, who you saw last
Right.
week as Santa for Thanksgiving.
That still did not answer my question.
Who did the cooking?
Who did the cooking?
His wife did the cooking.
Oh, all right.
I made the pies.
The
pumpkin pies.
you made them?
I made them from the
Wow.
mix. Now I didn't cut any, pumpkins out. But
Oh,
I used the mix in the can, and then.
nice. I didn't do anything. I don't do anything.
What did you do for Thanksgiving?
I went to my brother's.
So you went to your brother's too.
I did. And I went, I ate, and I left.
No football?
Well, there was football out in the background, so I watched my team win.
Yep.
And then that was that, It was a combo Thanksgiving and a birthday of my nephew, my youngest nephew.
Now I have to ask you what you did for Christmas,
I don't remember.
which, as we tape, this has not happened yet. But
I don't remember. I have no plan.
yeah, I think we had my brother at my house for Christmas. Is what happens. What happened yesterday?
Is that what happened yesterday?
That's what happened yesterday.
Just-
You got loaded at O'Toole's? Is that where you go?
Anywhere home.
You just stay home?
Casino.
Rivers
Is the
Casino.
casino? Is the casino open on Christmas? It's all never closes.
Wait a minute now. That might be an idea. Let's get together on this plan.
Christmas at the casino.
Oh, that could be a film. Christmas at the casino.
We're winding down here after Christmas. We do have, I'm sure there aren't a lot of DVD releases this week.
Well, let's take a look at it. Let's see what we can make fun of. And let's see if they all fit in the screen.
I think they're going to fit in the screen this week. There we go.
What is that? Did we do this film?
We did not do this. This must have been an on-demand type, direct to Hulu or Amazon or something.
Wow.
Pay-per-view.
You find-
Paul in cell block
I
99.
guess Vince finally took off his wig. He's thinking to play this part.
Don Johnson.
Is Don Johnson in there?
Yeah.
Jennifer
Carpenter.
Hmm.
She wasn't she in the Showtime series about the murderer, serial killer?
California?
No, the serial killer
Oh,
who was the forensic guy.
Dexter.
Dexter. I think she was in that.
Dexter.
Jeepers Creepers.
Now, I just saw this on Sci-Fi the other day, so apparently this must have been done for Sci-Fi because it was this year. And these were from a while ago, Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2.
Well, I saw the first one, and it was okay. I did not see the second one.
This is the theatrical edition, so I'm guessing this has more in it than what we saw on Sci-Fi.
I want another Sharknado.
Well, I'm sure you're going to get
All right. Killing Gunther.
This is apparently a comedic spy-type film from Taran Killam, who I hear
Wasn't
his
SNL,
name on
right?
SNL. I don't know which one it is, though.
I know who he is.
It's a regular-looking guy, right? It's not the one with
Yeah.
the curly hair who
No.
did another film.
No, that would be like Mikey something. Mikey Day,
Not
maybe.
Mikey Day. That was
Kobe Smulders. Wasn't she in How I Met Your Mother?
She was, isn't she Agent?
And maybe, yeah, and that too.
Agent
I don't know.
from Marvel.
I never saw How I Met Your Mother. For some reason, I seem to think she was in that.
She's British, I believe.
Well, then she wasn't in How I Met Your Mother unless she was doing an
I'm
American
sure she
accent.
was doing. What are you doing over there? Okay, let's see. Oh,
That's it? Wow.
That's it.
Wow. All
I have
right.
something to bring out and show.
Good night, everybody.
And then I don't think this is going to kill all the time we have left, but we'll see what happens. Here's some more pop figures, Dave.
Oh,
These are Christmas related since it's after Christmas here. We'll pull these out and we'll set them up and see if you know who this is.
yeah, I'll tell you who it is. It's every other pop figure ever made. They're all the same.
Well, they have the similar faces. Is this a good spot, producer?
Yeah, I
Or-
got the mug.
You got the mug? You want to get the mug out? We get a lovely shot of these two, so everybody. Oh, that's nice.
Wow. That's clearly Chevy Chase.
And you can't zoom in on this, I don't think, but he's got his little Wally World mug there. Let's see how
let's
good we
see.
are. Well, that's pretty good.
Oh, it's got the moose head, yeah.
The moose head, the Wally World mug. Such detail on these pop figures.
Oh,
Dave.
it's amazing how
And then we go next
how
to.
they do the detail on the mug, but all the damn faces are the same.
Oh, that's the style. There's Cousin Eddie with his beer. Of course, he's cleaning out the crapper from the RV.
Any more?
That's
figures?
it.
That's it.
That's
That
it.
was 12 minutes.
I told you that wasn't going to kill our time here.
And do we do the game now, and hopefully that lasts forever?
We have 5 minutes, and what do you have? An old commercial? Do we have anything? Do you want to see the Sienna and the Matinee Lady again?
No.
No.
Well,
Geez,
I mean, I
I'm
don't care.
I'm out of stories. Nothing wacky has happened.
Aren't you? When are you eligible for retirement, there, Edward?
Well, my birthday last September, I hit the age.
Yes, you did.
And in October, I hit the 30 years
Oh.
in there. So I was just kind of waiting around till the spring. I don't think I can do much more. I was waiting around maybe for one more longevity step in the spring. And then I don't know if I can do any more.
What are you going to do?
Nurse Ratchet.
Tell me what you're going to do.
I think I'm going to work at Ollie's. I don't think I can work retail. I really don't.
What are you going to do, Ed? You have 30, possibly 30 years of retirement. Do you have enough to do 7 days a week for 30 years? No, you don't. Oh, well, go move to Florida. What are you going to do?
I have plenty to do.
You filled in the pool. That's done.
The pool is done.
Web series.
Work on the web
Work on the web.
series.
See, I can do that now. I'll have plenty of time now that the winter's rolling around. But yeah, I can work on that. But I have plenty to do. I'm not one of these people that have nothing to do and have to go out and work at Ollie's.
I'm telling you, I know
You-
two people. One of them retired, and as they were leaving my office, said, "I have so much that I need to do and get done. I can't even get a part-time job." Working down the hall.
I'm back to work.
Working down the hall, part-time, 3 days a week, because when I asked her, I ran out of stuff to do.
See,
Telling you, the people who are adamant that they have plenty to do, they do for 6 months. They do it all, and then it's done. I know someone else retired. Luckily, this person has a young child. Otherwise, he would have nothing to do.
how old is he that he's retired and has a young child?
58.
58, and he has a young
He
child.
has a 11-year-old.
11-year-old. That's kind of young.
So there's
I
plenty
can
to
tell
do.
you. I know.
I'm just gonna go out on the limb right now, Ed, and say no matter what you say right now, you're a liar.
Well, when next time we come back here with taping, I'm going to bring pictures of my DVD collection.
Oh no.
and my models that have been piling up.
They have
And the robot body that's sitting there.
Granted, you have a lot of items laying around the house. I'll give you that. Okay, what are you going to do with them all?
I am going to
watch them.
The ones I'm not watching. I have a whole room of stuff I have to sell off. I have to get to.
So that'll be a business.
That'll take a year to sell that stuff.
All right, now you're 56.
I don't know how people are so bored that they have to go back to work. Unless you need money, that's a different thing. If you don't have enough money when you're retired, you get a second job. But to have nothing to do with the internet, I could spend an entire day on IMDb. I could spend an entire day.
If I retired and relied on the internet, I'd be so chafed.
Well, that type of thing on the internet is over in like 3 minutes, and then you get on to something else.
I don't know.
You don't have anything to do at home?
I did everything to my house I wanted to. I've been in this house 5 years. I updated everything I wanted to update. I changed everything I wanted to change. There's nothing for me to do in that house. I do paint, but I don't paint that much. I can't paint all the time.
You paint as a hobby.
I paint as a hobby, and I only do that a couple of hours a month, maybe. When I have free time, I'll do that. And that's it. And, you know... Well, yeah, and that, but that's not, even that is not 7 days a week. You know?
That is something that can be done in an hour, maybe. More, depending on the variety that you don't seem to want to go to.
So you're one of these, as Clint Eastwood would say, man's got to know his limitations.
So you're one of these people, like this woman that sits in front of me who's 70 years old and can retire, I know.
Right.
But she's sitting there because she likes to chat with the people.
That's not me. That's not me.
You're not lonely. You just have things. You don't have things. I mean, you know, we've heard over the years you don't have TV shows you like to watch or binge on shows, and there's very few movies you like.
You got to remember too, when you are retired, Ed, and you have hobbies, for the most part, these hobbies are not free. So you need the money. So you stay longer to get the higher pension, or you retire and then you get a part-time job to pay for the hobbies that you're doing because you're bored. There's nothing else for you to do because you did everything you wanted to do.
Well, luckily I have amassed my hobbies and my DVDs and my junk I have to sell over the past 30 years. And now I can reap the benefits. And the only thing I'll have to buy is 50-cent paint once in a while over at
and that's because
AC Moore.
You kept your demon seed to yourself and didn't have children.
Well, that's
very important.
Yeah, there was no extra money spent on kids. I realized that early on. I wasn't going to go through that nightmare.
Nightmare? I take offense at this.
Not a nightmare, but a lot of work. It can be a nightmare, too, as I heard the stories on Thanksgiving. With my brother went on the second grade field trip with the class, and apparently these kids aren't behaving or listening to anybody in charge anymore.
No, they don't.
They couldn't control them at all. They weren't listening to the bus driver. They're spreading their germs around See, we killed 5 minutes with some nice material, and I think we could cover more of this. I'm amazed at somebody who has nothing to do, and you think I'm going to run out of stuff to do.
I do.
I can sleep for 12 hours. That'll kill 12 hours right there.
But you know what that's actually called? That's called clinical depression. You're sleeping 12 hours a day.
All right.
You got problems.
Well,
let's go to the game.
The depression is now that I am working. That's where the depression's coming from.
All right, it's Poster Pairs game. You send in 2 numbers from 1 to 6. We reveal what's behind the 2 numbers you've given us if we select your entry. If they match, you win 2 free movie passes. If they don't match, well, you don't win anything. And if you right spin the wheel, you can win up to 10 movie tickets. And David Madison has been winning right and left, so I'm going to predict I will not pick his name this time. Just a prediction.
I got an idea for a segment now that you think I'm going to be bored. I'm going to do a tour.
Things to do?
Things to do. We're going to take a tour of my DVD collection.
That's great, Ed.
My pile of models. Dave thinks...
I'm okay with this, but 30 years, Ed. You better have another full house filled with these things. 30 years. Maybe the last 10 you're in a wheelchair and you're incontinent. I get that. So 20.
20. He thinks we're going to live 20 years when David Cassidy is
I
passed
cannot
away.
believe this is David Madison again.
David Madison again. We're shaking him up good, Dave.
Maybe, is he the only one that's written in?
No, it's filled with other people.
David Madison, spin the wheel, 2 and 6.
What happened to Barra Harder there?
I don't know.
He's in there.
I gotta look. I'm gonna look at a couple other ones.
Pick one more. Just we'll put it back
I put
in.
3 out. Let's see. who
Took
we
3
got.
out.
This one is Pamela Barra
There
Harder.
she is.
This one is Lawrence Katz.
All right. Didn't we bring him out earlier?
Yep.
We didn't win though.
And this one is Pamela Barra Harder.
All
We have
right,
3
see?
people that watch the show.
Well, those are 3 people that are winning tickets. What do we got?
2 and 6, and
2 and 6. Didn't we have something similar to this with the head, I thought. All right, let's see if we get the head again. No head, Dave.
oh,
We
don't you
don't
hate
have-
that?
I hate when there's no head. Remember we had a sketch?
Yes.
Where you could...
You can give her.
Dave Lou.
And was it...
Dave Bennett.
Dave Bennett,
Dave
yeah.
Bennett did that one.
Oh, yes, yes.
Dave Lou, we mocked Chinese people in front of him with me wearing teeth and eyeglasses.
That you can't do anymore.
We gotta show that. All right. If you want to enter this game, it's send an email to mediazone95@gmail.com. Mediazone95@gmail.com. Just send in 2 numbers from 1 to 6 via email, and if you select your entry and the numbers match the poster that's behind them, you win 2 free movie passes. And if you rate Spin the Wheel, we bring out the Schwinn and we spin the tire, and you have 1 chance to win 10 tickets. 2 chances for 6, 2 for 4. 6, you keep the 2. 5 chances you lose 1. 2 chances you lose them both. And that's that.
I have to bring in that first chapter from the retirement guide where it goes all over.
Yeah, I have that. I went to the seminar. I went to the retirement seminar about a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
So just to get an idea.
And did they go over at the seminar about things to make sure you have enough to do and
Yeah, oh yeah.
you're not going to be depressed that you're not going to work anymore.
Right. Oh yeah, they did all that. There was one guy who did the part of his segment, and the first thing he said is, "I'm never retiring." He says, "I just want you to know, I enjoy what I do, and I never tickets. I enjoy what I do, and I'm never going to retire." He said, "And if you like what you do, don't retire."
Well,
I mean, I'm gonna retire.
that eliminates me there.
Well, I kind of like what I do.
You like what you do.
I do like
okay,
what I do.
that's good then.
But as far as retiring, I don't see me lasting another 10 years. I
but
may
you-
do 4 or 5 more years. Who
Oh
knows?
my God.
Who knows? A part-time gig for full-time pay.
Hmm.
Can't beat that.
I can't do it. I'm broken. I'm worn out. I'm tired of going in there with my eyes burning and dry air, and I got 2 humidifiers going. I don't need this. I don't need. It takes before I don't get to work till 15 minutes with all the drugs and humidifiers I have to set up.
Well, I would tell you you get to work 15 minutes earlier to set that up, so you are starting your job at the right time, Ed.
I have to set these up because of the poor air quality, so I'm doing it on
Their time.
All right, hey, we want you to take care of yourself on New Year. Don't leave the house, not only on New Year's, but as we learned, any other time, really. But Happy New Year's to you, and we'll see you next year.
Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.